Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the ironic paradise. We found another planet, and my rocket, launching this rocket from here with the telescopes, and it was able to get into orbit. Something interesting, when it entered orbit, all of a sudden the telescope said area complete and it stopped searching. I think this is the gassy Mu planet because of the natural gas, but I haven't seen any flying around, and I've heard reports from a few people that by the time they get here, they're all dead. So I have a feeling that once I get there, they'll be dead. Over here, I'm starting to move petroleum to this planet, and the large liquid tank is huge. For some reason I assumed anything that said large you couldn't lift with the small engine. No problem. 2,700 kilograms. Yeah, just a ridiculous amount. Ellie's still in there. Alright, it's a bit of a rough flight because there's almost nothing inside of that rocket, but that is fine. We'll let them take off and I'll show you what I did. I'm particularly mean. Okay. You enable just in case they have to use the bathroom while they're in here. And now I want to pick up more glass and plastic. And yeah, the gas in here is all chlorine. So luckily it's a short flight. It's only, half a cycle. Ooh, is that it? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Tungsten, gassy Mu, ice, water, and superconductive. Yes, I believe that's my last planet. Thank God. That would have sucked. Alright, so we need to ship some plastic over there. And there should be plenty lying around. Still waiting on this pump to suck all of this stuff over. And we're just digging this map out. I think I got through all the polluted mud. Yep. So I have regular mud left, but I'll wait till I'm low on water for that. This is, of course, frickin' working fantastic. I'm only doing 2.5 kilos, which is plenty. I've only got one rocket burning petroleum. And I'm not even running the plastic presses all the time. Over here, aluminum volcano is doing its thing. This we are digging down. I put in a carbon dioxide pump just because I'm now flying rockets back and forth. I figured a source of carbon dioxide was worth it. And the gold volcano's gone off a couple of times. There's so much stuff in here that it turns to steam for a little bit and then turns back off. And then I looked over here and had a solid chunk of aluminum. So I had to break in from the side and, yeah, put in a robo miner. So this whole area got a little bit hot, but I got it sealed back off. Should be fine. Oh, look at all those oxyferns. Good job, Pips. I don't have to worry about cleaning up that carbon dioxide. How our Pip branch is doing. 4 and 6. And what are we doing critter egg-wise? 16. So I might have to bring a load of food back here eventually. Put in solar and a battery box. I'll probably have to put active cooling into that at some point. Let's see if this happens again. So when you select which pad to land on, you see it gives it the disabled symbol. And when it's disabled, it does not load material in. That definitely needs to be fixed. That's just wrong. We'll get you out of there. And then once somebody enables this, then it will start loading in. Which is why I put these in the middle so it can load in from either side. But yeah, that's, if you're wondering why your stuff isn't loading, check that your rocket pad isn't disabled because you just selected what to do. All right, so you guys are now parked in orbit. Really? Area? Oh no, you're not parked in orbit. A little bit longer, but then I should be able to see that planet. And then it will tell me which one it is. So I think my next goal is probably tungsten. And that's why I'm bringing petroleum over here, because I can do that in a petroleum rocket. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's one space too many, but that's fine. I really want supercoolant. And for supercoolant, I need, is it graphite? Like tungsten's good, thermium's good, but supercoolant is really what I want. Fullerene, I need aluminum and graphite. Aluminum I'm making, graphite is what I'm missing. And I don't think that's on the gas planet. I think it's on the liquid planet, but I'm not sure. Anyway, come back over here. Has this been activated yet? No. Plenty of people have priority toggling. Oh no, they're all outside. That's just an... I wonder if I can just put an automation switch on there. Just an automation switch. No. That's the output. Yeah, an automation switch won't work because that will just say launch the rocket. I want to enable or disable it. Still got this whole area to dig out. Not too worried about it. Water-wise, I think some of my ice melted. There's still plenty in there. But as you can see, it filled up the tank nicely. How did any of that overflow? No, we're still good down here. Temperature-wise, I think this is coming down just because it's exposed to so much air down here. Yeah, and that's all regular pipe. Come on, somebody enable this. Okay, priority 9. Somebody enable this. It takes a long time to load 2,700 kilograms of petroleum. I ran out of plastic on the other base to make steam turbines. There we go. Now it's enabled. Oh, now I can't set your price. Yeah, the rocket pads need some work. Well, let's make cure tablets over here. I don't know if I need them, but why not? Yeah, so now that's loading in a crap ton of petroleum. Alright, how much is that? 6 tons. Nothing in here should have germs. It's all chlorine. That's fine. No, I want glass. Should have plenty of that. Might make another load of it. Research-wise, my main researcher is currently in the rocket, so I don't know how much of this is happening. Yeah, we still got like 150 left. It's only for the monument. I'm not that concerned. Ooh, super. Right? Oh, I can't oversee it. But you guys can start heading back. How? Alright. Yeah, 10 kilograms at a time is a lot. Okay, somewhere there is some food poisoning out here, because that's all coming in with food poisoning. So I'm getting my water tank, or is that just because... I don't know. Oh, you're dumping all the plastic. That's probably enough. You can also upgrade these ladders. I'll do that as soon as that rocket leaves. Yeah, I mean, that's, what, slightly more than half a liquid tank? That's great. And be in launch sequence. Up to nearly 1 million in food over here. These should all be full. Oh, time to grab another poke shell. I just randomly wrangle one when I only see one in there. And probably make some more pips. Now pips are still at 5, but I don't need that. Yep, Ellie can't reach food. That's fine. Alright, let me queue up some ladders. We'll wait for the rockets to land. I just remembered one of my ranchers can do atomic research, so I just upped the priority on that. Let's look at the star map. So to get here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a full range of a petroleum rocket in one way. That's 4, so that's slightly more than a petroleum rocket can do. I can't oversee you. And you are 1, 2. That should only be 3, because that should be the ring around it. So to get there from here is easy. I'm debating whether or not I need to settle tungsten or ice first. And I think ice gets me supercoolant, and I'm assuming that's the water planet. Does this tell me where I find graphite? No. Do I know what the name of that world is? Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the updates and try and figure out which planet has graphite. Yep, and there goes a bunch of my ice melting. That should flow out. I switched these over to mesh tiles. Yeah, that's fine. Nice little cold pop over here. But now it means we are storing water over here, and this one's dormant again. Yeah, but my water tank is fine. How are you doing? Alright, and what I found out was it is the water planet. The water planet has the graphite on it. So that means my next priority is going to be settling on ice. I need to get a base here to get to there and there. Tungsten's nice, but not nearly as important. So if I have a range of 4, 3, 4. It's almost like they planned it, that the small petroleum rocket can't get there and back. So I need to build a large petroleum rocket, send over some rovers. Once I get rovers, once I land a dupe and make a platform, this is within range of the carbon dioxide rocket. I think that's what I did last time, was use the frozen carbon dioxide, and I can just run carbon dioxide rockets. So that would be the plan. Where can I build a big rocket? Probably here. I mean, this is all open to space, and I've just got plenty of room up there. Wait for the save. Okay. So that's what I'm going to queue up next, is a big rocket. I think I'm just going to start down here and see if that's big enough. No, this time I didn't need to enable it. So if you don't, I know, jump cut for you. If you don't select the pad, then it doesn't disable the pad, then you don't need to select it. My telescope rocket landed and I just deconstructed it. I mean, the next telescope I need is going to be way over here, which is going to be a long time. So yeah, my next goal, I probably need to bring Gene back. I think I need a better digger at this base. Alright, what base is this? This is a Ferd, whatever, something. Yeah, I don't have a dedicated builder digger over here. I have people that can build dig, but not dedicated ones. Probably be my next hire, because I know I'm going to need more at these bases I'm going to. That's why this isn't happening. Well, speaking of next hire. Digging with irritable bowel. Do we care? I think no. I think irritable bowel and decreased decor is fine. We should probably just start getting everybody in snazzy suits. Alright, schedule who's on what. Although you can come down here. Your priority will be, right now, digging building. And yeah. We got 10 dupes over here. We'll make some snazzy suits. Right now I'm shipping over a bunch of sulfur just so I have it over here. It's coming in at a reasonable temperature. I went and extended that loop. What is that hot water? Oh, that's the polluted water from this. Okay. I don't really have active cooling in this base. I mean, I do, but it's all down here. I'll have to think about that. In the meantime, there's no reason not to just make that insulated. And this other line of polluted water is coming from this tank. So far, so good. Plastic ladders are going in. The other thing I did, just because I think it's funny, is I went and put insulated tiles. So this salt water dumps on this carbon dioxide geyser, because that is a source of cold. I wonder if there's any good way of converting that to aluminum tiles without dumping. I guess it doesn't matter. I was just thinking like, oh, what happens if I dump the salt water in? And the answer is I don't care. Because I can just dig it out the bottom. Yeah, there's my digger. Yeah. Well, and just wondering if this is going to freeze it. No, doesn't matter. We will just do that. Mop it. Erupt again. And another 7/10 of the cycle. There, that'll radiate the heat in there better. Alright. This should be loaded. Yep. Alright, 2,700 kilograms is just a chunk. Oh, wrong planet. Still don't know the names of them. Alright, and then that should be all carbon dioxide. A little bit of oxygen in there. That won't be that big of a deal. Mostly because I think it's funny. I doubt this will produce enough cold to keep that cold. But anything is helpful. I'm pretty sure over here I have a dedicated builder. Oh, it's not separated by planets. Okay, who lives over here? Gene, we know. Joshua's visiting. He's the Mectronics guy. Oh, and I need to bring a load of food. Alright, that'll be next. A game crash later. But we now have Gene and Ellie flying back for another load of petroleum, some food, and to get Gene over here to do some of the heavy digging. We're getting everyone snazzy suited up. Not that you can tell, because the decor around here is quite nice. And research should be going. There's another bolt. So that's another 3 research points. We're at 182 of 300. Yeah, these top level atomic research just take a long time. A nice thing about flying a dupe around in a chlorine atmosphere is you don't really have to worry about anything. They will, any food's going to get rid of the germs. If she enables the toilet, she'll have a toilet. And look at that. And then any polluted dirt that comes out of there, yeah, all the germs die off really fast. Surprised her germs don't die off faster. But that's fine. I mean, lands in 0.3 of a cycle. Circuit overloaded. Oh, yeah. Trying to clean up some of that debris. Just in order to keep this in steam so it has battery power. Damn it, I thought I made a... I don't know. And now I'm just waiting on Gene to come over here and build this. Oh, another game crash later, and we're going to start building the big rocket. We've got most everybody in snazzy suits now. In fact, I need to go here. Yeah, I need Harold to come back over so I have another good rocket pilot. And they're still having that issue of dupes not knowing where they are, so you just gotta double check. And give them a bedroom and a bathroom. Not bedroom, bedroom and a mess. Where are you? And is Harold wearing a snazzy suit? I think so. No, come get your suit. Alright. Now we'll focus on getting this big-ass rocket built. And then I should be able to send a couple rovers down to there. That's the plan. Yeah. This is what, 4 or 5 this particular playthrough? I've done a lot of reloading. It's at times like this when I definitely miss the gantries. Hopefully these ladders aren't in the way. I might have to deconstruct them. I don't know. I'm saving every couple of seconds just because I don't know what was causing that crash. It happened a few times and kept taking me back to the same place. But we got the engine built. We're now working on the tanks. And then it's here. Huge! Tiny! Which is funny. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Bring it back when it's done. And this is about 3 seconds later. Alright. Near as I can tell, the game very much doesn't want me to have this rocket. After the 6th reload, I went into debug mode and just built the rocket, and it immediately crashed again. So, I now have the rocket built, and we are back to the fun game of, will the dupes deliver the oxalite? It says that they can, but I can't set the priority. And I've been having them deliver it into here. So we can take that off and save again and see if dupes will deliver or if I have to build jet suits. So for you guys, it's been a couple of minutes of me complaining about crashing. For me, it's been like 45 minutes of reloading the game. Low priority. Yeah. And you can't set it. These you can set, that you can set. The oxalite tank, you just can't. This is the whole reason I want supercoolant. This is why my priority is always supercoolant. Anyone who's watched any of my playthroughs know that I complain about dupes delivering oxalite to rockets every time. Because this is just bullshit. Like, I cannot force them to deliver it. There is no way for me to make them do this. So what if I make your priority? I'm assuming this is supplying, right? Sorting. This is storing, not supplying. Alright. Storing. Are you now prioritizing all of these? Yeah, see, it's not even over there. So let's set the priority on these down a bit. It's still 10th on his list. Ari, what else are you doing? Oh, is it your time of the schedule? Yes. Alright. We'll wait for him to be done sleeping. I'm currently going and finding out what he wants to do and turning it off. Like setting the priority down. Anything else he wants to do is going to be a priority 4. Load solid oxidizer tank. Come on. It's your number one thing. Current errand. Come on, don't crash. All right, how much do you have? It's a full load. Dear God, that took way longer than it should have. Consumable ore, oxalite. Of course, now I need to go and change all whole bunch of my settings. Hopefully this being on top of a door should work. There's no battery in here, but the rocket's mostly going to be flying. So, before I do anything else, make sure I don't have any warnings. That's all good. What is my range? 12. The range on this thing's... Did I know that? Yeah, because I can go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy sh... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That... Yay! I can get to both planets! Alright. If you go to orbit around a planet that's a question mark, do you see it? I don't know. We will find that out. But we will call that good. We have a rocket. I'm way over time. There's been so many crashes. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, we're going to launch this. My goal is to get a couple of rovers on the ice planet and then head over to that question mark and see if we can see it. Anyway, I hope you're all having a better day than I am.